Welcome back, viewers. I'm trying to check how the Nemesis repo, after being enabled, will show the extra software available in the Nemesis repo through the store. So I was trying it in the last virtual machine, but there was some issue in the virtual machine. So last time, in the last 2-3 videos, we were using the Arcolinux D ISO installed virtual machine. So we had used the Arcolinux D ISO to install that virtual machine. So in that virtual machine earlier there were too many desktops that we had tested and reviewed. So the configuration files have now become corrupt. So there is a issue in the software source. So when we open the Gnome software store, the Nemesis repo is not visible there. So what I did is there was another virtual machine available. It was installed using the Arcolinux B extended ISO. So of course we can also use Nemesis repo in the Arcolinux B ISO. So I just installed the Arcolinux Nemesis repo. So I cloned the Nemesis repo here. Now I am doing a system update or system upgrade, and now it is asking me to replace the WX GTK common with extra WX widgets common, and replace WX GTK3 with extra WX widgets dash GTK3. So I am giving yes, and here you can see the Nemesis repo is still not visible, so it will take some time. So there are a lot of updates are available here. So what we will do is, let me check. So okay, so it has got the KDE desktop also installed, and some Windows manager are also there. So that's why the installation size is very weak. Let us go ahead anyway. So what I will do is, I will now skip this upgradation. So you will not see most of the upgradation part, only the starting and the end phases I will show in the video. I will edit this video to make it short, otherwise it will be very long. So 2.7 GB 2.6 GB of download, it will take around half an hour. So I will cut short the video, and after the installation is done, we will update the we will reboot the system, and then we will check whether the Nemesis repo is available in the Gnome store or not. It should be available, because whenever we install any new repo, it is always visible in the Gnome store. So let the system update first, and of course we have to enable the Nemesis repo also. So this is only a system update. So once the system update is done, I will do the enablement of Nemesis repo. Okay, so the update is now completed. We will perform a reboot of the system. We will close this down. Let us perform the update of the system. Then we will proceed ahead. Okay, so let us restart the Arcolinux B extended VM. So it is starting up. Upon booting, what we will do is we will enable the Nemesis repo. So in last video we have cloned the Nemesis repo. So the copy of the scripts is now in the system. So what we will do now is we will enable the Nemesis repo. So the system will be able to fetch the PAMAC, and the software centers will be able to fetch software from the Nemesis repo, and then it can install it the system. So that we will now see. So whenever you install such repos, you do the run the scripts for installing software, you have to always update your system. Okay, so now we are into the system. Now let us first enlarge the display. So let us go to settings. Yes, setting is there. First open the settings and enlarge the display. So it will take some time because a lot of software was installed in the last boot. Yes, so now you have to increase the size. Yes. Okay, so we'll keep the changes. Now let us shut it off. Now launch the Arch Linux tool. So here you will be able to enable the Nemesis repo. So we had done the step when we were in the earlier virtual machine, but the issue there was the PAMAC was not there. The Genome Center also did not show the extra software that is available in the Nemesis repo, because you see that earlier virtual machine was used for installation and review of many desktops, so that system configs has got botched up. Sorry. So now you have to go to the Pacman. So now here you can see you can enable the Nemesis repo, you can enable the Endeavor repo, you can even enable the Zero Linux repo, you can enable the Zero Linux XL, that is the extra large repo. So what we will do, we will keep it limited to only Nemesis repo. You can see here the Arcolinux repo, except testing, all the repos are enabled. Similarly in Arch Linux also, except the testing repo, all the other repos are enabled, and the Nemesis repo is not enabled by default, so we'll have to enable this. So here you can see repo has been added to the etc pacman.configuration. Okay, so now you have to close this, go back, open the terminal. Where is the terminal, or we have to type it here? Okay, let us type. Okay, so now we will go to terminal, again do a system upgrade, or you can do a update also. That will update the Nemesis repo. So here you will see the Nemesis repo. So here you can see the Nemesis repo is there. Okay, so now we will again proceed ahead. So this is done. We are to now what it is telling. The repo has been synced with the server. So there are insufficient columns over table display. Okay, so packages, the Arcolinux tweak tool, there is some update is available. So you have to proceed with the installation. Why it is not now? Okay, yes. So the Arcolinux tweak tool is getting the update. Now we will, after doing this, so here you can see the different repos are enabled now. 15 distros or ISO repos are available here in the system. So everything is done. Now what we will do is we will close this. So Nemesis repo is there. The system has changed the tweak tool from Arcolinux tweak tool to Arcolinux tweak tool, and the following systems are now supported. Their repos are available for installation here. So now we will close this. Now what we will do is let us install the software, or we can open. Yes, so the Pacman has opened. In the other virtual machine, in the preceding video, the install software was not pointing to the Pacman. So the links had got disturbed due to the configuration hotspot. So the configurations got mixed up when we installed the different desktop and reviewed them. So now you can check out the repos. So here you can see the repos are there. So we can take, I think we should take a screenshot of this also. So I can use it for the YouTube thumbnail. Now click on Nemesis repo. So here you can see the Nemesis repo. So this is what I was checking. So either you can install it, install the extra software offered by Nemesis repo from the Pacman or PAMAC, or you can do it from the terminal also. So for terminal, you have to use the standard installation instructions, that is sudo pacman -s and then the name of the package you want to install. So what we will do is, let us try to install what we will do, edu papyrus. So only the education repos are there. Papyrus, edu. So all the okay. So I think this is already installed. Okay, so let me check. This is the extra. So this is the Nemesis repo, Arcolinux repo, Arcolinux third party. Okay, so what we will do is, let us install the education git, and with that we will install this two icon themes, that is edu papyrus. Let us install it, this one, and the education system. So I think these three will be just enough. Now you have to apply that, input the sudo password. Those softwares are getting installed now. So education system contains, okay, so it is the main package. So from this package, the once you install this, then you can install further education system packages. So there might be some softwares for the education for the children, say from kids up to right up to the high school and university level also. So different softwares will be there, so you can install them. So I have just showed you just installation of only three, so unable to log the database. So I think something is uh, running in the background. So yes, so the download is going on, so that's why let the download finish and then we can apply it, or already it has been applied. Yes, it is applied. So for us, momentary there was a issue. The package database got locked by another system. I think now it is solved, and the three softwares are installed. So like this, you can install more software, more icon packs, wallpapers. And after the installation is complete, I will stop the video here. In the next video, I will show you what different softwares can be installed through the Nemesis repo. So there is more than 500 different softwares can be installed using the Nemesis script. So here it is not possible to show you the installation of all the 500 plus softwares that can be installed, but I just showed you how to install three software. So the edusystem.git and the edu vmix dark tela. So these two themes we had installed. I think failed to commit transaction, so there is some issue. So let us reapply them again. Okay. Okay, I think something is running in the background. Maybe I will close this down. Okay. Package manager failed to. There must be something running in the background. Now let us try again. Okay, what we will do is I will just close it down once, or maybe we check the updates. Okay, there is something running on in the background. Now let us check it once again. Apply. Okay, but this is the way. These are the softwares that are available immediately after you install and enable the Nemesis repo. I think there is something going on in background. Let me check. Let us check out the system monitor. Something is going on in the background. Okay. What I will do is I will close this once and then we can do it again. Okay, so let us type for the welcome. Arcolinux welcome. So this will open the PAMAC. Again we will go to the Nemesis repo. Let me install just one software package right now. Let us see if it installs. Okay. Okay. Okay, what it is showing is okay, so I think the changes given in the Nemesis repo. So the Nemesis repo has already been applied in the system, and you can see the hooks are already available in the system. You can see Pacman hook, AMD Ucode hook already exists in system. So some softwares are already there. So what we can do is, let us first I will close this down. Let us first update the system again using the terminal. So So let us do upgradation of system again. Maybe already some updates are going on, or either the Nemesis. Okay, so now I think it is completed, so it should work now. So the Nemesis repo is there. What we can do is, let us try to install something different. So let us try to install this Edu Candy and the Edu Candy Beauty Tela and the Edu Papyrus Dark Tela. So let us install these three things. Let us see what happens. They should get installed. Okay, what I will do is I will just restart the system again. So that should work. There is something going on in the background that is preventing us from locking the package. Let us do a restart. I think this update is now going on. This system is lagging behind because of the huge 2.7 GB update. System is taking some time. Let it work. We wait for the system to reboot. Okay, so now it is rebooting. Can try. What happens is, once you boot into a system, the system updater also works in the background and it locks the package. So you cannot do manual update, or you can install any package manually because the automatic updater has locked the package. So you cannot do the manual update. So something like that happened. Okay, so now we are again logged into the system. Okay, so we ignore that and let us again go for the PAMAC. So this will open the PAMAC for us. Okay, so now let us go over to the repositories and select the Nemesis repo. Now let us try to do it again. So we will install this Edu system git. Let us see if it is installed. Okay, so there is some. So it is, I think, already installed or what? Let us check. Okay. package transactions. Okay, so you can see here the Arcolinux Candy Beauty is already installed. Plus the Edu Candy Beauty Tela Git is also installed. So here you can see. Let us cancel the last package selected. So I think two have already been installed, and the rest either they are installed or there is some conflict in the packages. But this is the way to install the software packages. You can do it for yourself. Of course, there is an issue here because already multiple desktops are there and multiple Windows Manager also install on this virtual machine. But at least the repo is properly configured and the pacman is there. In the earlier virtual machine, the pacman got uninstalled because we did many installations and uninstallations of different desktops for the review. But here we did not uninstall any of the desktop. All the desktops are there. So the pacman also is there. It is not uninstalled, and we could verify whether the Nemesis repo gets installed and the Nemesis repo is available for installation. So you can choose the packages for the Nemesis repo and install them from the PAMAC. So the PAMAC is working properly here. So now I will stop the video here. In the next video, we will take a tour of the different software packages. Totaling around 500 plus software packages are available for installation. They contain tools, applications, your window decoration, themes, wallpapers. Everything is there in the Nemesis repo. So we will check out that. So thank you very much for being with us during the course of the last 3 videos on Nemesis repo and Nemesis scripts.